Welcome, welcome. Recently we have hosted a track building competition for World Race Season 4. Um, we're looking currently at the top 4 console tracks that will be voted on by you guys in the community, so do leave your comment below on what your favourite of these tracks are. Now, I have unfortunately had to use a video for this because the current mod that lets me access console tracks is not working, so we can't access all these tracks from PC. So this is just a video that I will be talking over the top of, as always, rather than actual gameplay, which probably will improve things. So we're looking at our 4 console tracks, and I'm just thinking I don't actually have their names up yet. So this is how organized I am. We have Speed Force, Tube Smash, Fired Up, and Bank Stadium are the 4 tracks. So you can always check these out yourself instead of watching this, but if you can't be bothered, then we can do that. We're starting with Speed Force. The track looks extravagant, big. It looks like there's a lot going on, especially like up top. So yeah, I personally haven't been able to drive on these tracks as much as I would love to, and love to check them out. But hey, here we are now. Immediately there's a bit of a split. Cool. So it's not like there's anything wrong with taking a particular side. Both sides seem to have about the same amount of distance. Oh, I do not like that sign placement. Does anyone else think that that's, I don't know, maybe should lose a few points? It seems like a short track, but then being a console track, they usually are shorter. But at the same time, now that I look at it, this does not look short at all. This looks sick. I really do like the 2 tracks come together. It looks like you can cross over in that section. Just jump over the tracks a little bit because there's just a very small gap. The splits in this are very well done. Seems to be very evenly made. I forget who made these tracks, and ooh, one path has a booster, one path doesn't. It's a bit of a interesting dynamic. I wonder if that reverses for the second loop. But yeah, rather than, naming who's made all these tracks, and letting people put their bias in and vote for their friends' tracks, we can have people just vote for the track they like. Obviously, when someone wins, we'll be announcing who's made the track, of course. So one of these 4 tracks that we're seeing today will be in Console World Race Season 4. This is a nice track. I'm a fan. Next, we have Fired Up. A basement track. Cool. We don't get a lot of basement tracks. We had some in like Season 1 and they were a bit less than ideal. I already wanted to deduct points off this personally for the SpongeBob picture on the wall. I feel like this is too loud, but at the same time, my audio recording says it's fine. I think I've actually driven this one. I have driven this. This is one of the few tracks you can still access with the mod. So there is 2 paths at the start there, and the lower path is significantly faster, which I found was a bit unnecessary, like a bit annoying, but it's fine as long as people know that the lower path is faster. It's not a big deal. Really cool. This takes you like under the couch and everything like that. feel like very few tracks actually put you under the couch. Under the table, yeah, but they're under the couch. Or rarely under the couch. Ooh, very tight corner. Very well driven, Gunner. It's weird, I don't know what to do with my hands watching someone else do it. Just trying to enjoy the track as it is for now. Looks like there's a 0G section. This could be really a problem for online play because for whatever reason it behaves differently in time trial than it does in an online lobby. So it's a bit, but it seems fine. It seems perfectly fine. You've just got to be aware that it will behave differently in a race, and play around that. I feel like it could cause some problems, but I also kind of want to see how it goes. Banks Stadium. Again, I didn't see who made this, but it is another skate park one. Oh my god, what is this? Is this a spaghetti track? This looks like it's going everywhere. Very easy to cut that corner a little tight. I do like that the magnet is there to like make it a smoother corner. Obviously, taking the inside might be a little faster, but being off the magnet can also make it a little harder to drive, which is cool. As much as this looks like a spaghetti track, I imagine that it is very well thought out. A lot of corners. I think this is a really good opportunity for drivers such as like Dash Dude and stuff to show off their cornering abilities and stuff like that. Like the whole pack will, like there's not a lot of straights for people to be side by side and just driving smoothly. You're constantly going to be fighting for your position in the corner to take your corner on the best line possible. It seems like it's going to cause a lot of bumps and bruises for all the drivers. And this is a nice track just for that alone. Like it's not super straightforward like many of the others. It is a very corner oriented track. Oh, that jump is a bit tight, but hey, if the GT can do it, anything can do it. Realistically, anything that people are driving. I'm sure someone might be driving some sort of cloud car that doesn't make the jump, but not in competition. It's good to see. It's good to see. That one is Banks Stadium. And we have but one more track to go. Here we go. Tube Smash is the last of the 4 tracks that we have for the competition finals. So yeah, as I said, do just vote for your favourite below. This one has the ghost theme going on. So, very curious as to how that's going to work. Oh. Alright, I was going to say I don't like those being there, but they seem to be necessary because there is a big pole in the middle of the track you don't want to hit. So, we'll see how we go. Ghosts can get annoying. Alright, we are going left. This one I haven't seen before, so I can't actually review whether or not one path is faster, but it looks very symmetrical. So I would assume not. Sides in good places and some things that people can learn from that. Obviously, wiggling gets a little harder in those tunnels, right? We saw that Gunner there had his back wheel up on the side of the tunnel because he was doing a wiggle. So it is something to just be aware of, is that you have a little less space for wiggling, it can cause accidents or speed loss. Is this... These arrows are facing the wrong... Oh my god! Yeah, so that's why that code is there. The sign is there. It's to make you jump. I'm just completely dumbfounded by like how good that was. That was such a smooth transition. Oh. And those two tracks come in there, it's like... Oh my god, it looks like we're going to the finish line, but we're not. This track has just completely gone above and beyond expectations. I really am quite impressed with what I've seen here today. I'm obviously not going to discuss what my favourite track is. I'll do my best not to. Obviously, these are a blind reaction, so some of this stuff is like... couldn't not react to it. So it is a blind reaction. Some of this stuff genuinely took me by surprise, but I'm not gonna... I don't like those sides. That's it. Track's worthless. Those sides are bad. It's a nice track. I'm not going to say my favourite here. I will add it to the votes as to which one is my favourite. Actually, I probably should. I'm not part of the... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if... Do we want PC players voting on these? I don't know. We'll figure out those semantics later. Vote for your favourite one in the comments out of all the tracks we've seen today. And yeah, we'll go from there. The track with the most votes will appear in Season 4. But yeah, I don't want to expressly say what my favourite is and create a bias. But I feel like people know what my favourite is. Good luck to all the entrants that have made it this far. These are just 4 very well made and smooth tracks, and I really do look forward to seeing them in Season 4. This is just... oh, so well done. Who made this? Show yourself. You're a god.